So I'd like to say welcome to day 6. I believe we've had a couple day 4s, which ends up demonstrating the significant challenge a daily 30-day challenge can actually be. The past few days I've ventured out and met with groups of people that I've never met before. One was a networking lunch that I attended yesterday, and this evening I will again attend an event that I may bump into some folks that I know, but I'm going by myself to talk with people. As I mentioned, I've been working on 3 projects, and I'm in the discovery phase with one of those projects. So it's very important for me to go out and talk with people, because while I have an idea for a solution, I need to vet that idea and make sure that my solution is solving the correct problem. So I am venturing out today and will meet some new folks, which can always be a little unnerving, especially now with the uncertainty that has become the other 2 of my projects. It's more difficult for me to articulate who I am, and in the US we tend to lead in more with what we do than talk about our, intrinsic worth. So we end up, introducing ourselves as our name and our title and our company affiliation. And there's weight to that. There's prestige to that. So it's a little bit more challenging going to a networking event and, even thinking about how do I introduce myself as an entrepreneur, as someone who's passionate about problem solving. I go so far as to say I'm compelled to solve problems. How do I make that applicable to a conversation? It's something I've struggled with. It's definitely something it's an interesting place to be. I'm arguing the benefit of a generalist, which is something that's not necessarily accepted as truth, and trying to explain my problem solving is across industries and across organizations. That's uncommon. I think it's much more common to be a specialist, and organizations are much more comfortable saying, we have this small problem, and rather than looking at potentially the entire organization as contributing to that problem, they're much more comfortable hiring a specialist who may be able to address a piece of what the entire underlying situation is, but more than likely just a piece. So today I'm on my way to another networking event. I'm also meeting a woman that I had met attending a Girl Develop It networking event. We're going to chat a bit about her experience, both as a woman in technology, but also as a human being who's transitioned. So her prior experience was not in technology. She had a significant career and then decided it was time for her to move on. So I'm very excited to have that conversation. All in all, I think things are going well, aside from the fact that I've had a lot of day 1s, a few day 4s, maybe a skipped day 5. This has been a very exciting, interesting, challenging challenge. I'm going to need to double check some synonyms. I feel like I'm overusing the word challenge. And I'd love to hear, if there's anybody out there who's even just interested in giving it a shot, what makes your heart beat a little faster? What makes your stomach start to heave a little bit? We all are in similar situations. We all experience similar challenges throughout our life, and the opportunity to share and find support, is a great opportunity if you're willing to put yourself out there. And I hope that you are. I know that I initially talked about small challenges, and I've rather quickly gotten into a degree of big scale questions, and that may or may not be appropriate for everyone. But I think part of the benefit of something like this is just increasing awareness, having you think about where you are today, where you want to be, and how to get there. Just, sparking that idea, that thought in the back of your mind. Hopefully your subconscious conscience will start kind of gnawing at it. And all of a sudden, you'll have an idea or a thought. Listen to it. Consider it. Don't just dismiss things. Open yourself to other perspectives, other interpretations, other ways of being. It's an amazing journey that we're all on. So be open to it. See what happens. And let me know.